Capricorn, 3 essential elements, right, to make sure your 2025 is a top-notch, best-selling year in your life. Capricorn is very, very interesting because Saturn, the ruler of Capricorn, is conjunct Neptune. And for Capricorn, I think your creative side. Capricorns, you forget, you're very creative. You can be wonderful at design, architecture, and you're very romantic, which also means you can be a marvelous singer-songwriter, a person who creates novels. There's so much creativity in Capricorn, yet you always get typecast as the banker, the serious pragmatist, the person who's always struggling on. So I want you to get in tune with your musicality, your creative side, the side of you that's physically expressive, because you're also a very sensual side, someone that's drawn to forms of dance or pottery, where you are involved in the creative process using your body, not just using your mind. So that's where dance and pottery and jewelry making, all this comes in. I mean, there's so many things. So be creative, Capricorn. Sometimes the key to tuning into your muse and to getting away from the kind of techno smog or the 9-to-5 smog of pressure and tension is through this creativity, because through creativity you connect to your intuition. But it's not always easy for Capricorn to connect to their intuition, but the more creative activities you engage in, the better. It's also important for you to be more aware of the creative side of whatever business you're in. So even if you're in something like, that doesn't seem very creative, banking, accounting, something like that, there's always a human element to everything. There's always a deeper level of understanding. And what you need right now, Capricorn, is to understand the kind of emotional pressures, trends that society is under, and to work with those. And don't be afraid of the unexpected. So point 2 for Capricorn, embrace the chaos. I mentioned this with one of the other star signs, and it's very important for you right now. Embrace the unknown. Go towards it. Don't say, oh my God, I don't like the unknown. I'm an insurance-orientated person. I like to understand everything. Don't want to understand everything. Just move towards the unknown and embrace it, encompass it, enjoy it, thrive in the unknown. Not easy for you, I know, but who said life was going to be easy, huh? Life is a challenge. Now, what's also important for Capricorn is to be very specific with other people. Other people need to know exactly where they stand. So don't assume anything. If you want a person to know, either in a work context or a relationship, what you require of them, what your needs are, and what your expectations are, you really need to spell it out. Now, I know Capricorn probably would do that anyway because you're quite honest, but you're also sometimes reticent of being that bold in those sorts of situations. And right now you're fairly sensitive and you don't want to hurt people. But sometimes when you tell people what you expect of them and they have a clear kind of framework to work within, you get more out of them and it's better for them. So you create a kind of emotional and mental security for them, which is really good as well. So Capricorn is be creative, embrace the unknown, love the unknown, and be very specific with other people, right? So that they are more it's more easy for you as well to tell if they're coming up for scratch. It's more difficult for them to make excuses, right? So set the parameters, and then it's much easier for you to enforce them as well.